Extra.
One Extra, everything R&B. It's your boy Ace in the building. I'm super excited to have in front of me a legend. When we talk about people that have been in this industry for a while, have sustained an amazing career, still here, still making amazing music. We're talking 67 million records sold worldwide, 7 Grammys, an amazing career. Miss Toni Braxton, how are you?
I'm good, love. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Yeah.
We hooked up last. I shouldn't say. Let me.
You can say. I feel good about it. Say.
Okay, we hooked up last night.
Yeah, we did.
I hosted your album playback for Sex and Cigarettes.
Sex and Cigarettes.
Let's talk about the album Sex and Cigarettes. Brand new album for Toni Braxton. Your first solo album in 8 years.
8 years.
Do you still get nervous and when you're anticipating putting out a brand new album?
I think it's more anticipation. I'm just ready to put it out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of thought going into doing the album, but once it comes out, there's nothing you can do. You just throw it out there and see what happens. But I feel good about this project.
Having such a lengthy career, you've got an amazing fan base, an amazing following. When you're making music now, are you making it for? Are you servicing your core fan base, or are you trying to make new fans now?
I'm trying to service myself.
Right. Okay. What do you mean?
I know it sounds crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I have to feel good about it. It has to feel organic to me, and it has to feel indigenous of the artist that I am.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to try different things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm always in competition with myself. And I think music should make me feel good.
Right. When do you know that it's go time? When do you know it's time to get in the studio and put out that new music?
I usually get the bug.
Right.
Get that feeling I'm home, I'm writing, and I'll go, oh, I need to put that down.
Yeah.
And then it turns into, oh, let's do an album.
There's loads of different sides to your career. Stage, studio, performing. What is your favorite part of being Miss Toni Braxton?
Performing live in front of audiences.
Okay. Has it always been that?
Always been that.
Never had nerves?
Well, I'm a PK, I'm a preacher's kid. So
Right.
I sung in church. So, the congregation, I've always had that audience. But I do get butterflies that first 3 minutes, and then it dissipates, it goes away.
And what would you say is the worst part of being you?
I am very, very critical.
Really?
On myself, yeah.
Okay.
I'm the worst.
Perfectionist.
I'm a perfectionist, yes.
So how many takes? We've heard the album now. I've heard it in full. Was that the finished album when you finished it, or were there tracks that you had to take off or go back in and start again?
There were a few songs that I usually record more than I need, so like 15 songs, and from there I ice them down to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't like to I'm not in the studio long.
Right.
I can do a couple songs in like a day if I had to, but usually I'm a song a day, and then I move on.
And this album you co-produced and co-wrote as well?
Yes.
Is this the first one you've co-produced and co-wrote?
The entire album, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the past I've done production, and I've always written.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I said, okay, it's time. But actually, Babyface told me it's time.
I mean, you worked with Babyface so much. You must have learned a big deal off of Babyface. What are some of the key things he's taught you about production and writing?
Your first instinct is usually correct.
Right. Really? Mm-hmm. So whatever comes out is that's the one?
Usually. For me, it is. Some people need to warm up to do it. Some people take 2 or 3 takes. Usually, the takes we tend to use are the first one.
Yeah.
And there's been some songs I've recorded and okay, it's nice. I'm going to go back and make the vocals better. And I've sung them thinking I was attempting them better, and they weren't.
He is a genius.
Absolutely.
An absolute. What is he like in the studio? Is he a perfectionist
Yeah,
like
we're
you?
kind of the same with that, although he tells me I'm overdoing it. But we're silly. Babyface is like a Stein.
Really?
Sense of humor. He's really silly.
He looks like a serious guy.
He's about his work, but in the studio, he's super fun.
Okay. Who else did you work with on this album?
Fred Ball.
Okay.
Toni Dixon, and Tricky.
Awesome. And tell us about the title track, Sex and Cigarettes.
Sex and Cigarettes. Me and Toni Dixon. I heard the track, fell in love with it. Me and some writers got together and wrote it. And I just thought it was appropriate. Being a girl, being a human is sexy. And I was trying to make a sad song sexy.
You're trying to make a sad song sexy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. That's a good, deep concept.
I was trying. What did you think? What did you think? Is it so sexy sounding?
I thought it was very sexy.
Yeah.
I think you do sad songs amazingly.
Thanks.
I mean, that is your thing, right?
That's my thing.
Sad.
That's my thing.
And I mean, that comes a lot from things you've gone through in your past, or?
When I was younger, I was singing songs like "Breathe Again" and "Unbreak My Heart," and I hadn't really had my heart broken until I got older. But I think the texture and the tone of my voice lends itself to sad love songs.
Sad love songs.
Yeah.
And you have got there's a couple of upbeat things on there as well.
Yeah.
We like a couple of upbeat Toni Braxton records.
I have to do a few. You Making Me Eyes or Man Enough for Me.
Yeah.
A few of those.
It's important. It's important. And your first single, Deadwood, the video, you look like you had a lot of fun shooting that video.
That was a lot of fun. I don't know if you ever seen the show Power.
Yes, of course.
And I saw the intro.
Yes.
How it was mirrored. It was black and white. I said, oh, we should try that in a video.
Yeah. You mentioned Power. Do you watch a lot of TV?
Absolutely.
What'd you watch?
Well, I'm into the Crown.
Okay.
That's
Netflix.
my show.
My producer
Netflix
is
girl.
a massive fan of The Crown. Don't get him talking about The Crown. He'll be here forever.
And there's going to be a new queen, so
Yes.
I can't wait to see
You're
her
excited about that?
interpretation. I'm excited. I'm a huge Netflix fan.
Really?
Yeah.
What else are you watching on Netflix?
Well, I just saw, I like the comedian shows, so I just saw Cat Williams' show and D-Ray's show, and I can't wait to see Chris Rock's. I heard it was really massive.
That is funny.
And of course, who's the guy? Dave Chappelle. You got to watch Dave Chappelle.
Yes. And you've been involved in TV, like reality TV. What's that like shooting a reality TV show?
Hated it.
Really?
I don't like it. It's not my favorite. I don't want to be a reality star when I grow up. But I enjoy it. It's for entertainment purposes. And the great thing about me and my family is that the storylines are pretty accurate.
Right.
It's really our lives.
So they are storylines.
What,
per se. You said the storylines are pretty accurate. That means they're not necessarily.
No, they're like 99.9 because
really?
we shoot all year. They follow us like 9 months out of the year.
Right. So like
the stories develop.
The camera crew's just on you all day, every day.
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
So when do you get to stop? Or do
I'll
you
say get out.
So they know when Toni says get out, that's
yes.
all right.
Like my kids will be home, guys. I promised my kids I wouldn't shoot when they come home.
Was there anything that they wanted to put on camera that you wouldn't let them?
I don't live my life out loud like that. Some of my sisters have.
Yeah.
I mean, they've said things like my one sister, Trina, said, okay, guys, I have to talk to you guys about something. That's how Trina speaks.
Right.
I had an oral transaction with someone other than my husband. Should I tell him? What?
Whoa.
He's going to know after the show comes out.
100%.
How about that?
Yeah.
So they're open out loud, and they've helped me a lot because I'm a bit aloof. I don't really like, I think mystery is important.
Yeah.
And my sister said, okay, you love Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise, I'm not invested in him because I know nothing about his life. You old people need to stop being so old. That's what my sister told me. But she's my younger sister, Tamar. She's 10 years younger. She said it's okay for people to get a little glimpse of your life.
She's very outspoken.
So yeah, she is. So she's been accurate about that.
And I mean, you did say that you're aloof, but I mean, we're kind of in a generation now where everybody wants to know everything about.
I know.
Because I remember growing up, like superstars, you would never get to know anything. Like you might see a few things written in newspapers or magazines, but now, like with social media and reality TV and those kind of things, we want to know everything about our favorites. Do you enjoy that, or is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Anything that's too much is too much.
Right.
I think it can be good because I find myself, if I see an artist, let me find out about them. So I got to give and take.
Yeah.
It's like the Queen, it has to be a little mystery.
A little bit of mystery.
Important.
Yeah. How are you taking on social media? Because like your Tamar is very much on there. She'll clap back every now and then.
Yeah, more than every now and then. A little more than that. I do just enough to stay active.
Right.
I think I follow 20 people.
Yeah, I was waiting for my follow yesterday.
I don't really follow a lot of people.
Happen,
I don't really make a big thing. Did you wait a minute, say that? I missed it.
I said I was waiting for my follow yesterday, but it didn't happen.
I know.
No, it's cool. Let's not talk about it. Let's carry on with the interview.
I'm going to follow you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm going to follow Ace. My guy, Ace.
No, so I mean, you're not really on there as much as Tamar.
No, she's on a lot.
She is on there a hell of a lot. And there's going to be a tour for this Sex and Cigarettes album.
Yes, Sex and Cigarettes. In the States, it starts May 16th, and abroad, it starts in September.
Okay. Are you looking forward to touring?
Yeah, that's my favorite part. I love just to have the audience participation, call people on stage, have them sing with me. That's my thing.
And right now, because you've got a super catalogue of music, like how far do we go back for the Toni Braxton show?
I go back starting with Love Should Have Brought You
You
Home Last Night. From there.
Wow, we got live vocals. That was amazing. And you've also been acting recently as well.
I have.
You did a movie.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Faith Under Fire. It's about what's going on in America. People coming to schools and, unfortunately, tragically killing kids. And this is a happy ending.
Yeah.
Not that happy ending, but a happy ending where, this woman talked this gunman out of killing 800 and something kids. So it was a great ending.
Awesome. And how did you prepare for that role? I know you met with the lady who the film was.
Her name is Diane. Antoinette Tuff.
Okay.
Amazing woman. I gained 20 pounds for the role.
Oh, wow.
I spray tan. She has this beautiful chocolate skin. It's so gorgeous, but mine isn't as gorgeous as hers. But I would spray tan, and I gained a little weight. So, I mean, it was actually fun gaining the weight.
I can imagine. What did you eat? What was
Everything.
Everything.
I ate before I went to bed.
Just went to sleep.
It was
No
kind
working
of, you know, that comfort feel. Had a little, my belly was kind of swelled a little bit.
Right.
It's like, well, that's kind of comforting.
Yeah.
It's like comfort food. I kind of enjoyed it.
I will get in trouble from my listeners if I don't congratulate you on your engagement. they will get me. So is that cool for me to say?
That's absolutely
congratulations.
Cool for you to say. Thank you very much.
And hopefully there's an invite for me at the wedding.
You're gonna come to the States?
I'm there.
You be the DJ?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Can we sign this right now?
I got witnesses.
We've got cameras on us, so this is legally binding.
I'm gonna hold you to that. Okay.
I want to thank you so much for today and yesterday as well. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. Miss Toni Braxton, Sex and Cigarettes is out on the 23rd of March.
23rd of March.
Awesome.